Yeah, I'm on a conference call. What's up?
I got it.
Grand Rising, Elizabeth.
Grand Rising.
Yeah, so wonderful to see you all. Well, let's see. We're actually, the date today is January 16th, 2024. Woo-wee. We're getting into this year, really getting a good feel of it. And I would like to introduce the host for the show, the Health and Wellness Show. That's on Tuesday. We have a Health and Wellness Show. We have myself, Sister Deitra, and then we have Sister Stacy. And she is here. I'm not sure why she's not live, but her picture is here.
She's
You want to say?
She's coming in. There she is.
Hello,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
live. Hi.
Having in color.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. So good to see you, Miss Sister Stacy. Right now I'm going to have an oracle reading. Normally we have a reading the first thing on the call. And this is from the African Goddess Rising Oracle. You might can see that. Oracle reading cards. Okay, and our reading today is Sarah Lakali. She is the goddess of divine lineage. She is of the ancestors' temple, and she is a water element. The great ancestress Sarah Lakali was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Her guidance is, your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. And that's something we don't necessarily always hear. I don't hear often, is the Holy Grail is me. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Let me say that again. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Her embodiment is, your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask that you honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Call on them. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Unbury them. They're not gone. They're here with you. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. And the declaration is, I am my sister, and my sister is me. Oh, that's beautiful. Let me say it again. I am my sister, and my sister is me. It's bringing tears to my eyes. Woo! I'm a part of all you guys. I love that. I love it. It makes me feel so much stronger. It does. Anyone has any comments on what was read today?
Well, I want to just say, you're included, Daryl.
Yes, you are.
Brother, yeah, well, you're included.
Thank you. Look, I'm well aware of my feminine side.
Very good.
Good, very good, very good.
Thank you.
Anyone else have any feelings about what was read?
Well, for me, I'm just very, very, very present to our oneness being that, you know, my sister and I were, Star and I were talking about, even my brother, her twin. And I was asking, I called my brother just to say, you know, ask him, where are you spiritually? What is it, you know, what do you believe and stuff? So we just ended up talking about the oneness of all of us, you know.
Yes.
And how that things that we're seeing in others, in our family and stuff, you know, and they need to do this or they need to do that, or when they was little, they used to do this and they still doing that and stuff. And these things that people need to be in integrity and all that stuff. And we just, we're just reminding ourselves, Star and I, especially from the class that we're in with the Course in Miracles, and said like, well, where is that showing up in us? Because we keep seeing it. We keep seeing it. And
Yeah.
we keep calling it out. Well, where is that showing up in ourselves?
Mm.
In ourselves. And yeah, just how
That's so
important it is.
powerful, Queen, because a lot of times we think everything is happening outside or external, but it's happening inside too. It's happening on with us,
Mhm.
it has to happen with us too. Yep. Great sharing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, all right, if there's nothing else, I want
want-
you. Oh, go ahead, honey,
I want to
please.
say real quick, yesterday was supposed to be a real powerful day. I don't know if Reverend could expound on if she knows anything about it. I just heard it was supposed to be, the energy coming in yesterday was supposed to be just real powerful.
Okay.
And it's the only time it'll ever happen in our lifetime. But it was
Wow.
something about the energy.
Possibly being the 15th.
Yep.
Interesting. I'm trying to think back on yesterday, and did I feel anything different?
Yeah.
Did you, Joy? Did you feel anything?
I wouldn't say I felt anything different. I just saw spirit working, and it was just so obvious in a situation with me and my dad. And
Okay.
so I thought that was interesting. It was like my eyes were open.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see more. I was like, okay. And
Interesting.
the creator didn't miss a beat.
Nothing miss a beat. Not at all. Because now that you mention it, my mother-in-law, she acted very different yesterday, but it wasn't, I wouldn't say positive for me. Maybe it was, and I'm not seeing it as that, but she was a little out of sorts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, a little off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But the day ended with a hug and everything. So it was like interesting, even though, she had little bouts of being a little irritable. She gave me a hug and everything was good.
Okay.
Like nothing happened.
Okay.
That's something, because even with our elders, and I would be considered an elder now, we still have that feeling of mother, no matter
Yes,
what's
exactly.
happening. I remember my mom was in the nursing, the home. And she was like, the nurses took me out of the room, and mama was in the bed, all with the trach in here, and just
Right.
move and stuff. And she took me outside. All of a sudden you heard mama's voice, like, I'm right here. Bring that conversation in here.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I mean, and both of us like hurried up, and like, we was gonna get a whooping,
Right. She was still mama.
I'm still mama.
That's right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Lovely.
Well, you know what? Is there anything else? I don't want to take the moment from anybody if they want to share anything about what was said so far. But we have a wonderful presenter today, Miss Joy Thurman. She's going to talk about mental health equilibrium, making sure your essential necessities are secure. So I'm looking forward to hearing what she has to say. So I turn the floor over to you, Miss Joy.
Well, thank you.
And
Sister
Joy, can you
Deidre.
introduce your guests?
Yes, I will. I will at some point. I will. Can I get control of the
You can, yeah.
control of the screen, please? Yes, it's a beautiful day,
Yes, it
2024.
is.
A
Yes.
new year, new decisions, new opportunities. And let's see if I got control of it yet. Okay, let's see here. So what I'm going to do, just to give you my background, my name is Joy Thurman. I'm out of St. Louis, Nellyville. And my background is I've been with the government about 20 years, and I'm always looking for opportunities, which opportunities come all the time. And this particular opportunity came across my desk, and it just made so much sense to me, so much sense. And I want to share it with you. It'll definitely give you food for thought. So I'm going to show a short video about 2 minutes, and then I'll go into more details about it. Let me get this presentation going.
Okay,
Can
sounds
everyone see?
Yes.
All right.
Right now, someone is watching, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling your newsfeed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine earning
Can't see the video.
your very own
You
business.
can't see the video?
Customer pays a bill for services they're already using.
Can you see or not?
No,
What are you all seeing?
We see the world largest direct seller of telecommunications.
Oh, wow, man. Let's see. Okay, hold up.
Okay.
Let me find it here. I'm not computer savvy. Can you see? What do you see now?
The same thing.
What? All right, Queen, I need you to help me on this.
Well, is your, excuse me. Is it part of is the video part of this, it starts off with this picture?
No.
Okay, so go out and then come back and hit the video.
Okay.
And then that will show up.
So share again. So I need to stop sharing and then go out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then when you go back in, there's 2 buttons down that says,
I see.
sound.
Okay. Okay.
So we can hear the sound real good in the picture. There you go.
Okay. Can you see anything now?
Yeah, and then make it big.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a newsfeed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
Okay, great, great, great. Now I'm going to, let me get back to the main screen here. Okay, so I go to share queen.
Uh,
To get back to my, I think it's here. Nope, 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 nope.
is
nope,
it
I'm
the
not.
screen, the screen you had before?
Yes.
Yeah, just do what you did before, stop, and then go back in and hit that other one.
Okay, stop. And then hit the other. Oh, okay. Okay, got you, got you. All right, thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, let me see if I can make this the whole screen now. All right, everybody can see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with mental mindset? You know, if your money isn't in order, your bills aren't straight, that can really mess with your mind.
It sure can.
That can really mess with your mind. So just give you a little bit background about ACN. ACN has an amazing track record. The company started in 1993. It's been around about 31 years now. We're in 27 countries, 5 continents. We specialize in customer acquisition. We have millions of customers. We partner millions of customers. We do billions of sales. We are the world's largest direct sales of telecommunication and energy and other essential services. So this company is very successful without us and continuing to be successful. What I like most about it, it has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. It's been in the Inc. 500, and it's a member of the DSA members board. Now let's look at what services we offer, essential services. Services we have for business and residential. How many people pay bills here? Just a show of hands. How many pay bills? Okay. So we have wireless phone service. Everybody has a phone. And we're going to keep having a phone because phones do everything pretty much. We have high-speed internet, bundled TV, and internet. We have gas and electric services. We have healthcare. We just opened healthcare because a lot of people can't afford health insurance. So we have a healthcare program that is really going very well. We have security automation, security systems for your homes. We have payment and processing for businesses. For example, a lot of places you go use credit cards. We can either meet or beat the rates that their credit card companies are charging. A lot of them have a lot of fees with their companies, and we have a guarantee that we can either meet or beat their fees that they're charging. We have a travel company, and we have identity theft, which that's really big because a lot of people are getting their identity stolen today. This scam stuff is on the rise. It's just off the chain now. It's totally off the chain. And as you can see, we work with well-known companies. We work with billion-dollar companies: AT&T, Spectrum, DirecTV, Vivint, Dish Network. Flash Mobile is our cell phone service. But what I like about this most is that we have a project feeding kids. So what that means is every time you pay your bill each month, we feed a hungry child, which is great. Now, there are bonuses you can earn. Flash Mobile, as I said, is our cell phone service.
Okay.
We are partnered with T-Mobile. There are only so many towers out here, then everybody else funnels through those towers. So we're partnered with T-Mobile. And the bonuses you can earn is you get 5 customers, cell phone customers, and you get your service free, get your cell phone service free.
Wow.
Same thing with energy and electric. You get 12 energy or gas customers, you can get that service free as well. And then we have ID Seal on the annual program. If you get 5 annual customers, you can get that service free. Imagine how much you can save after a year. So how do we do this? I bet you're wondering why and how we do this. Most companies advertise, and advertisement is a large amount of their budget. They spend a lot of money in advertising. This company doesn't advertise. Basically, we go directly to the customers. They eliminate the middleman and we go directly to the customers. What difference does that make? It makes more choices for the consumer and an income generating opportunity for each and every one of us.
Yeah, Joy, on that note, I would like to know, how did you get in touch with this company? You know, I've never heard of it before. So how did
Okay.
you find out about
Okay, can you do me a favor and hold your questions to the end and I will answer them all completely.
it? Okay, thank
All
you.
right. Okay. So how do you get started? It's a one-time $299. So one-time $299, you got a franchise business to work with all these billion-dollar companies. That's the startup fee. $25 a month is a business support fee. What that $25 a month includes is your personal website, marketing tools and training, business tracking and reporting. So the tracking basically is the money you get in, who's on your team, who's buying, whatever. Everything's tracked for you. And then we have IBO customer service. Another thing we have are ACN perks, which are exclusive to IBOs for savings. And we partner with over 300 companies such as Lowe's, Home Depot, Panera Bread. It's just a whole plethora of companies. Let me show you my website here right quick. Show you what that looks like. Let's see if this is it. This is my website. Can everybody see the site?
It says
we-
WebEx.
No, let me go back out. And try it again. Here we go, right here.
Okay.
Okay, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, this is my website, just like an Amazon.com. This is my personal website. These are my services you plug in. Click on what you want. Let's say mobile. We have cell phone with Flash Mobile, AT&T, and Spectrum. Let's look at Flash Mobile right here. Someone can go in and shop and purchase cell phones.
Okay.
Purchase the coverage. We have different plans. We have different cell phones that you can buy. Shop for phones. We have 3 platforms of cell phones. The latest, the greatest,
Okay.
whatever you like.
All right.
Okay, let's see. Let's get back to the presentation. All right, so with that, basically what you do is direct people to your website and assist them in becoming a customer. And as I said, remember, every time you pay that bill each month, we feed a hungry child. So with how do you get paid? There are 4 ways to get paid. The first way is your personal income. Acquire 5 customers totaling 5 services. So just in your household, you could have gas, electric, cell phone, security, and internet. Those are 5 services just in your household, just by switching what you usually do, switching services over. You get
Okay.
your first $200. Every additional service after that is 3 services. 8 services, 400, 11 services, 600. These bonuses, these bonuses are paid weekly. The second way is residual income. So everyone that has a business, if you are not getting residual income, you've got to really look at that business, because that's like a job. You know, it's good you've got flexible time, but you can't do it all by yourself. So
Right.
this pays personal residual income 3 to 20% on your, and it's paid on your customers monthly commission or revenue. The third way are customer acquisition bonuses. This is if you wish to build a team. They're called customer acquisition bonuses. It pays $50 to $450. That's paid weekly. And the fourth way is residual. You can get residual income on your whole team. And you never know that person. You'll get paid 4%, also paid monthly. These are our earned positions here. And what we say is keep it moving to the right. At this time, I'd like to bring in one of my business partners, Daryl Welch. Daryl, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. He is really a great person. He's a regional coordinator, and he's been doing the business for a while. And I'd like for him just to say a few words. He's tearing it up in the Houston area. I'd like you to say a few words, Daryl.
Thank you for that, Miss Joy. But first, I got to give it back to Miss Joy, because she's doing an amazing job in her area. And just so, you know, we're clear, the young lady asked how did Miss Joy get started, but I introduced one of my business partners up here to the business, and that person to Miss Joy, and it just grew from there. I mean,
Oh,
it's
wow.
really as simple as that. And you know, I did the same thing in New York and several other states around the country. So it's been a real blessing. But like she said, my name is Darrell Welch. I'm from New York originally, but I'm up here in Texas, good old Texas, because it's a big state, and we're planting our flag up here. You know, we believe in helping people. We believe in community, and that's why I love this platform as well, because we look, when I first came in, I already knew that I'm on that same type of wavelength that you young ladies are on, and it's really about helping people. So
Yeah.
Miss Joy invited me because she already knew. She was like, she already knew how I get down. So she was like, okay, Darryl, I just want you to come in and say a few words. But look, I had no business being in business. I'm a construction worker by trade. I worked hard, and I've been doing construction. Well, I don't do it anymore, but I've been doing that for 25 years, and they wanted me to do 30 for pension. Now, me personally, I already knew that the pension thing, look, you're gonna get 40% less pay when you retire. So I was like, no. So when this came into to my view, and I just realized, wait a minute, I pay bills. And I had to ask
Right.
myself, who do I know that paid bills? And I was like, okay, everybody. So here's, you
Right.
know what I mean? So for me, it was a no-brainer. But at the same time, I started to have grandchildren. And, I was like, I have nothing to leave them.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And nobody really left, our family anything. We don't have no inheritance or anything like that. So
Right.
when I saw this and I was able to will this 2 generations deep, I was all in. I was good. I was like, okay, we can build something and then leave to them when we're gone. I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do? You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So, and now I have a great grandchild. So go figure. And
Wow.
I'm definitely gonna leave something to him. You know what I mean? I mean,
Right.
it's a blessing that you're here to see him. So fast forward to today, we have an organization of over 70 business partners in different states around the country. I get paid on over 500 customers every single month. And it's really been a blessing because it allowed me to retire early. I wasn't giving these people 30 years.
Right, right.
I wasn't doing it. So I retired early, but it also put my wife in a position where she didn't have to work for the last 7 years.
Oh,
And she was able to raise my granddaughter, So it's just a blessing that we can share an opportunity like this and
yes.
people can really take advantage, especially in these times. I mean, it's crazy. You know that inflation is nuts. I mean, we go to the grocery store, we see that all the time. So and Miss Stacy is now, a part of our family as well. Look, just so you know, ladies, my organization is basically 90% women.
Okay, okay, okay.
And I love that. I
I
really
know
do.
you should.
I love that because the energy I get from them and the love I get from them as well, and that's what we share as a family here, and we build this together. So and like I said, Miss Stacy's now part of the family. We building with her as well, and
Oh,
it,
good.
we just getting started. It's going to be an amazing journey, and Miss Joy is such a pleasure to work with as well. She's one of our top producers in the company, and she wanted to share this with you. She got me up early, so I, I mean, but that's what we do. I'm gonna
Yes.
support her and whatever it is that she does. I'm gonna support her. So and
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
you're welcome. And really, I owe all my success to the training. So I definitely want to give it back to Miss Joy, and you're doing an amazing job, Miss Joy. And you ladies are doing an awesome job as well, coming together like this. So, Miss Joy, I give it back to you.
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. I definitely want Stacy to say a few words. She's one of our new our new business partners. So Stacy, are you there? Can you say a few brief words?
Absolutely, I am here. And I'm going to say that I've been with the company a short period of time, and I absolutely love it. And because I am an entrepreneur, I saw this as a way to get paid for the things that I do anyway, the services that I have anyway. And I knew how I could fit this into the creeps and crevices of my life, and how I can just go out and share this in the community while I'm out and about anyway. And me, myself, I currently have 5 services that I have added to this ACN. I have the telephone service, I have the gas service, I have identity theft, travel, and I also have another customer who also has the travel. And I love the fact that I am going to be able to get my telephone bill for free, my gas bill for free. And
Wow.
it's just a win-win, I have to pay these bills anyway. So why not get paid for the bills that I have to pay anyway?
That's right. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. So the reason how I found out about it, Sister Deidre, make it real quick. A lot of times things that come new into the cities, I usually get firsthand wind of them.
Okay.
And I don't always jump on stuff. I'm real selective. And I went through a 60-day sabbatical, and I wasn't doing any TV, no radio, no Facebook, nothing. I said, I'm sick of all this stuff.
Right,
right. Meditated and prayed. And as soon as I got off that sabbatical, I was shown this business. Wow. And I said, man, this must be from God. It makes so much sense.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing that testimony.
Okay. So just let me finish up here. I'm just about finished. Just want to say with these positions, keep moving to the right. The more you make, we get increasing CABs, we get incentive trips that are paid for and increased residual. The training here, more so than anything, I love the training. We got online training. We got in-person training. We have international trainings. We got one coming up in March in Dallas, and we have local trainings. So you're in business you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. Our training is impeccable. That's what I like more than anything. It's just really great. So the last step If anyone's interested, enroll as an IBO, utilize the support system, participate in the trainings, and acquire customers. And that could really help your mental mindset when you get that situated.
I know that's right. That's true. You're right.
Yes. So I'm definitely open for questions if anybody's interested, wants more questions, more information. And I'll send it back to you, Deidre.
Okay, well, Joy, I truly appreciate you sharing what you did. This sounds amazing.
Mhm.
Let's see. I was wondering as you were talking, this started what year again?
1993.
93.
Mhm.
Okay, do you by any chance know if the CEO or creator is still in business now, in this business?
Yes, that's what I like more so than anything. My very first convention I went to, and I was really impressed with this.
Uh-huh.
There are 4 CEOs.
Okay.
They actually took the time to shake every person's hand
Oh, wow.
that reached certain levels. And that
Okay.
I've never seen that before. You know,
Okay. Okay.
people with that kind of money are untouchable. You know,
Right.
they feel like they're untouchable. So I was just so impressed with that. And then the second convention I went to, they did it again.
Oh, wow.
And I said,
Okay.
man, that just says a lot. You know, the
Yes.
integrity is so high. You know, MLMs get such a bad rep. It's unfortunate, but the integrity is so high with this company. It's so high. And the thing about with MLMs, people do not want to change. You have got to change. You got to be coachable, and you got
Yes.
to change mentally, physically, and spiritually to acquire the kind of money that each and every one of us is looking for on this call. That works,
You know,
you know.
well said. Well
Yes,
said.
yes. And once we accumulate that money, we realize that it's not about that money.
No, right.
It's about the person that we develop into when we reach that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I agree with that. Is there
yeah.
anyone else who would like to share or ask a question?
Well, Joy, you could you put your information in the chat so that if any of the sisters want to connect with you?
Sure. I'll put my website and phone number.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
And the leadership, how many of us are represented?
Oh, a lot.
Oh,
Our top leader is Aaron Burke and Chanel Burke. And Aaron Burke was a 5th grade school teacher.
oh, wow.
And him and his wife, his wife, Chanel Burke, she was an electrical engineer and she worked for NASA making the bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, she was and they're dynamic. And they just, she saw it and she ran away with it. And she was making over 6 figures,
Mm-hmm.
and quit her job and they both do it full time. And they met in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is.
So I will put my website here. The name of my website is Power Within.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
Uh-huh.
Because that's what we're dealing with. We're
Right.
dealing with that within change, within that power. This company is like, it's a self-development program with products. That's
Okay.
really what it is. You're learning how to develop yourself, how to do business, how to
Yeah.
communicate, how to present. I probably would have never done this 3 years ago.
Right.
But I thank you all for taking the time out to listen.
No, thank you. Totally. Stacy, is there anything else you would like to share?
Well, I definitely want to say I apologize for you guys seeing my refrigerator and closet while I was talking because I didn't realize that the camera was turned around. Like, oops. No, I just want to say that, I really am glad that this company was introduced to me. Although I have a lot of other things that's going on, I'm just glad that I will be able to share this with my family and friends to help them see a way that they can save money and how they can also make money off of the things that they are paying for anyway. And so, yeah, if you know anybody who has phone service and needs a new phone, because you know how they have to upgrade these phones all the time
That's
because
All the time.
you know, they mess the phones up from you on purpose. And so just to let you guys know that, you know, we are in the market of selling these phones. And so whenever you need another phone, just make sure that, you know, people, if you decide to get on, decide to purchase a phone from you before they go out and purchase it from somebody else anyway, because you might as well get paid for the services that your friends and family have, and get money back up, because they're not going to give them anything back on it. So yeah, that's all I want to say, that these services are very, very beneficial, because we're going to get paid on them every month and every year, year after year, month after month. We'll get paid every time somebody, every month that somebody has the service, will get paid constantly for that residual income.
Yeah, just for example, there was a lady who signed up a hospital. She got their electric bill. That was just one of her accounts. Can you imagine an electric bill from a hospital?
right.
Hospitals never cut off their lights. Never.
Right.
Yeah, never cut off that. So that was just one contract. So, you know, we have residual bills. We might as well look at ways of getting residual income. You know, we have residual bills that we pay till we die. Yeah.
That's true. That's right.
So thank you very much.
Evelyn's hand is up.
Whose hand?
Evelyn, Mama Evelyn.
Hi.
Hey, Queen.
Hi. I just wanted to know, I didn't see Apple phone. Do you sell Apple products? Do you sell the phone from
I
Apple?
believe we do. We have, you can go into my website. There's 3 platforms of cell phones that we sell. And it's hundreds of phones on there. But I believe we do. We sell the latest iPhones. Yeah, we do have the latest iPhones on there. Yeah.
So when you said that it was at one point that you didn't pay anything for your own personal bills.
Right. What you do was,
yeah,
go ahead. Once you accumulate, for instance, the cell phone, 5 cell phone customers, that will cover your phone bill. So you won't have to pay anything. You might pay the taxes or something. But 5 customers that purchase cell phone or just purchase your service. And you can bring your phone over. I actually brought my phone over, my service over, because I was with Spectrum and I transferred over to Flash. And I kept my same phone, my same number, everything, yeah. And every month that I paid this cell phone bill, a child is fed in the Project Feeding program, yes.
So when you're paying your own bills, you get paid the commission off of that.
I get paid
enough people doing that same thing. That's how you're not having to pay anything, because it's coming through your residual or the profit that you make from paying the bill.
Well, basically, it's like an incentive program. Yeah, as they pay their bills up to 5 people.
Yeah.
Girl, can you explain that better?
Sure. It's okay. Let's just say I got the service, right? And then I shared that service with 5 ladies on this call, and I got the service as well. So now ACN gives us my service for free, meaning all I would have to do is pay the taxes on that because I acquired 5 services. That's just an incentive for us.
Okay.
That's just one of the incentives for us as, you know, as business owners. It used to be that even our customers were able to get free service. They don't do it no more. But even our customers were able to get free service as well. But that's how simple it is, because we know people, we know more than 5 people that pay for a cell phone bill.
Mhm.
And you know, a lot of times we're able to lower the cost for them as well. So they can look on our site and just compare, you know, what we pay to what they pay right now. And if it works for them, they can go into Flash, which is T-Mobile. We just can't use the name, you know, for trademark purposes. But
Right,
it's really T-Mobile, because
right.
we operate on their towers, you know, and it's the same service, same thing,
Mhm.
nothing different. You just can't use the name, and that's what I want people to understand. They can't do same thing.
Mhm. Can you
And
explain, I'm sorry,
no, go ahead.
more about the health,
Okay, now the
health
health,
wellness part?
yes, that's one of our newest services, and that's actually doing well because we're able to save people up to 70% on their healthcare costs. Now, it's not traditional healthcare. This is healthcare sharing. So what happens is, and you can look on Ms. Joy's site, which will, you know, just educate you further. But what happens is it's nonprofit. So being that it's nonprofit, they don't have to worry about the shareholders and stuff like that. So that's why they're able to save people up to 70% on their healthcare costs. So what happens with that is it's a community of people, and everybody's sharing in everybody's healthcare expenses. I mean, it's an amazing program. I mean, it's been around for over 20 years, but honestly, I'm just hearing about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really just hearing about it, but it's everybody coming together to pay each other's uh medical bills.
And
Interesting.
this is
Yeah.
something that was it was mostly used in the Jewish community.
Uh-huh.
And we didn't have privy to it.
Yeah.
But it's been around for years, yeah. And now they're opening it up to us. And we've just now added it to our uh our our smorgasbord. But you can go out there and you can get a free quote, you know, they give
Yeah,
you
it's
a quote.
easy.
Easy to do a quote on my site. You know, everything is
Mhm.
pretty
So the,
accessible.
Joy, the service, so the health, is it the service like I need an acupuncture or something like that? Or are they products?
It's a
No, no.
service where you go to a
Yeah.
doctor. Now,
Mhm.
this year, that's interesting you bring that up because this year they're talking about bringing in holistic providers, which is
Oh,
awesome.
good,
Yeah,
good,
which is
good, good.
really awesome. Yeah, they're talking about adding that to the platform.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And another way you can look at it is, you know, how the churches used to always take up an offering for someone who needed an offering because they had a need to come up. Well, when
Yeah.
when you come into the church and you pay your tithes and your offering, then you make it available to people who have need, and then they take up a special offering for people who have a really need that they may need a bill paid. So what it does as a community coming together, whatever you pay in the amount of what you owe, as your monthly bill into the community insurance, they take some of that insurance. Say, for instance, you had a need and you've been paying it, and then your need is $100,000. Then they will let every share community member know within that community that you had a need and you had a bill that needed to be paid for $100,000. So we're going to support and pay that bill for $100,000. And you just keep paying into it. And as somebody else has a need, they let us know, everyone who has a need, and what was paid toward that need. So we can see as it goes on how we are helping each other with providing a certain amount of money every month to help a community of people who needs their bills paid, and you can go to any provider that you pick.
Stacy been doing her homework.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yes, she has.
Great job, Stacy.
Thank you.
I heard some-
Yes.
So I've been
Come on camera, Lakeisha.
ACN been around for a long time.
Can you come on camera, honey?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So ACN been around for a long time,
Mhm.
and I've been in and out of the office, but I know they were a multi-level marketing company. And so how many people do you have to get? Like, do you have to have 2 people in order to receive funds? You know, most MLMs, you have to recruit 2 people, and then you can start receiving residuals and different things like that. Is that how that works here? It's been a long time. And I know a lot of people that did ACN. I don't know if any of them are still doing it. Probably need to check and find out. But I was just wondering, has that part of it changed, or?
I like to start off with answering that, then I'll let Daryl finish it. First of all, with MLMs, as I said, people don't change. You have to change and grow in the company. A lot of times people are afraid to change. They're afraid of doing more. They're afraid of getting on a call late at night. You know, just like this is a commitment for us to be on this Zoom every morning at 8 o'clock, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, so people have an issue with change. But this one thing I love about this company is the training and the personal development that I get from it, and just how to communicate with people, how to approach people. You know, it's some really good training, and the support is excellent. And that is so important when you're in an MLM. Your support, your team, who's by you. And I'm definitely on a mission to build a tribe.
All right.
A tribe.
I love that.
A tribe of people that want to change, grow, and have fun. One rule here, as my mentor says, you got to have fun when you do this business.
Okay.
But how many people do you have to? How many people do you have to have up under you?
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna let Daryl answer that.
When it comes to MLM marketing, because I've been in all type of MLM marketing, do something come out new, people calling me because I'm a salesperson,
Right.
and so I'm always being contacted, and I welcome it.
Okay.
And anything work, if you work it, like, you have to work it. I don't care how successful you are, how successful Stacy is. If you don't work the business, whatever business you are, you're not going to be successful.
That's right.
So put the work in.
You got to put the work in. Yes.
But my question is, how many people do you have to have before you start reaping the benefits? Is it 2 people, 4 people, 5 people before you start getting the residual? Because I probably missed that if y'all talked about that.
Yeah, I'll definitely answer that for you. And it's not mandatory that you need people, just to let you know. This is a custom acquisition company. Just to give you an example, this gentleman in the company, he has no people, but he got a lot of customers. He's a regional vice president, and he did it on his own. But mind you, that's a harder way to do it. It really is. It's a harder way to get there, when you can build a team and share this with people, with other people, and share the blessing with them, and they can benefit from it as well. But to answer your question, you don't have to have people, but I would highly recommend you have
Building
people.
a team is what you mean, right? You have
Yes.
building a team is what you're saying.
Right. Because look, we don't get paid a dime if no customers are acquired, because we call that an illegal pyramid. That's what they call that. If there's nothing, product, no service involved, that's illegal, period. So, like I said, the gentleman acquired a whole bunch of customers by himself. But what if you had 100 people doing the same thing you just did? How much more money would you make?
Yeah, because you've been getting residual off of every person.
100 people. Thank you. Absolutely. So to really give you the if I had to put a number on it, 6 strong people can put you at a senior vice president position. I said strong people, meaning you had
Meaning go-getters. That's what you
Right.
Thank you. Thank
Right.
you. Absolutely. There you go.
Right.
6. I ain't say 16. I ain't say 60. I said 6. But they, like you said, go-getters that, okay, we're all focused on going here. That we're focused on that regional and senior vice president position, because at those positions, you don't need to work for nobody. Period. You're in a position to fire your boss.
And what's the average time to get to vice president?
The time that you say you want to get there.
Have to be an
It's
average.
based on, it's based on how, it's based on how.
It's no average, because I'm gonna tell you, one gentleman hit it in 6 months, regional vice president. Some people hit it in 3 years. Some people hit it in a year. It's really up to the person. So if you're a real go-getter, all right, well, go get it.
So how long have you been in the business, may I ask?
I've been in the business 7 years. Been in business 7 years, I want you to keep this in mind. I've been building this whole time, part-time, spare time in the cracks of my schedule. This is the first year that the leash comes off, so to speak.
Okay.
And I can really dig in now. Because I just moved up here to Texas. I got to make sure the family is straight and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? So, but the whole
I think-
time I've been building part-time.
Because I think I was introduced to ACN at the very beginning, somewhere 1990 something, 90.
Yeah, when they just had one,
91 something.
when they just had,
Yeah,
one
they had one
service.
service. That was long distance phone.
Mm,
But look at what they did with just that.
right.
It was a $16 bill. It was a 16. How much revenue you gonna get off a $16 bill? You know what I mean? But look at what we have now compared to 30 years ago. We have it's incredible, and it's just, let me put it this way. It has gotten better. And just like they said, every single year that I've been in, it gotten better. And they're just really getting started. So this is like their 31st year, and they're doing some amazing things, and we just sharing it with people. That's what we're professional sharers. Me, I like to say I'm a professional blesser, because I'm able to bless people with something that if they take advantage of it, their whole life can change. Their whole life can change. I mean, it's changed mine. It changed, you know what I mean? And it changed my kids. I know my grandkids will be good, because we're going to keep on building. I mean, we're just looking for those that are looking for us.
Right.
And we share with people that, especially in these times, come on, the economy's crazy.
I
People
know.
can use a little bit of extra money. And it don't have to be nothing big. So imagine you just had an extra $500 a month, extra $1,000 a month. You know, you don't have to think like I do. I'm out there, but you don't have to think like that. An extra $500,000 a month can do some, real help for people.
True.
They really can. So thank you for letting me
Thank
answer
you,
that.
girl. Yeah, I appreciate that. And as I said, I mentioned earlier about a girl who acquired a electric bill from a hospital. So that was just one service. But okay, I'm gonna send it back to Deidre. I know our time is slowly winding down.
Yeah, we actually at the hour, Queen. We can wrap it up, but thank you so much for our for those that shared, our guests. Thank you very much. Stacy, my new co-host. I love it. Yay. Yeah, thank you, Joy.
Yes, thank you for allowing me to do that.
Well, thanks. Great show. Good information.
Thank you.
Joy, how long have you been in?
Not long, maybe almost a year. Almost a year. I have about 4 business partners. I have about 12 About 12 services totaling. Yeah, I hit my first bonus. Stacy's hit her bonus. But yeah, it's you know, you got to work it. You got to put the work in. You know, it's
Yeah.
not, it's simple. It's a simple business, but not easy.
Okay.
You got to put the work in, you know, just with
Gotta
anything
do-
else.
Anything, right, with anything.
Yeah,
Yes,
with
yes,
anything.
Daryl.
I just have to say,
Mm-hmm.
because I have to commend Miss Stacy for hitting hers in a week.
Yes, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you got a gold nugget with Stacy.
Oh,
She
yeah.
did.
You
She
just
hit her
opened,
first in
you opened up the gate and she's
Yeah, yeah,
and I
definitely.
love that. So I definitely had to make sure I recognize her for that because
Yes.
that's, you know, that's rare that people, I mean, it can be done, but it's rare that people really do it.
Mhm.
But
right.
with the coaching, and that's what she was. She was willing to be coachable.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Yes.
she got it done in a week.
Yeah.
And you can do that every week.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know
That's
what I mean? Every week you could do that. So I had to just put that out there, make sure I recognize on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Thank
That
you,
was
dear.
cool.
All right, well,
anybody-
on
if
that
it-
note,
I just want to say real quick.
oh yeah, go ahead.
If anybody wants to set up a time, I can get with them. We can do a comparison on your electric gas bill because Detroit is a deregulated city.
Mm.
I could possibly save you some money on your bills. It's no obligations. It's just with just an evaluation.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right.
everyone.
Give yourself a big hug.
All right.
Oh, love on yourself. And hug the whole world, 'cause
Yes.
you know we need it. All this cold
We
weather.
do.
And then sprinkle all the sunshine and blessings and health and wealth and love and peace and prosperity and
Yeah.
integrity and blah, 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 blah. And make it fun today.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Queen. Peace.
Thank
Mhm.
you.